things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Boston College Eagles, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Michigan's offense will get the ball first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the catch. On the move at the 30. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
So Boston College's offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You got to worry about the ground game. You think there's some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And the Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Complete to the left. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Boston College will send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He's got it on the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Wolverines come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Wolverines are rolling down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Cabrera. Turning it on. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Back to pass on second down. This time he's got it. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one or a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names, and Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
Using his legs, it's hard. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Boston College right back to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Makes the catch. It's Jones. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. Sees him in open space. An opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. It's complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Wolverines trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to barrel in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Finds his tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Boston College wants to play fast.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on second down. Throwing right. Complete downfield. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half.
No gain on the play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll get rid of it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Here's a heat. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Jones. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Wolverines in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Dances away. Trying to escape and get it. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they... close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
35, Boston College, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Power football with the run. And runs through another one. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. He lets it fly. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Wants to bring it back. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Trying to hit the sideline on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, the inside give. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the right side. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Give to the running back.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to star it. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
Good timing on the quick out.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, 2nd down, and 3rd down, as you saw right there.
They'll go to the counter play. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Red pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Finds the tight end.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. And the Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Pulls and fired complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say that
he's got it. First down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.